So, welcome to this interview session with CROWD1 leaders from all over the world. And today I have the pleasure to have four great leaders with me here today from all parts of the world, joining in our conversation on entrepreneurship, social media, and maybe also what is your passion in life. But I will start off with presenting you all. Nina Wen from the Netherlands. And then we have Francine Melli from Cameroon.
Yes.
And we have Marie-Louise Gomez Byron from the Philippines. And we have Serge Kocherin from Russia. So welcome, all of you.
Thank you.
I thought I would start with each of you very briefly, just, giving a short introduction to why you chose CROWD1 and maybe, the road up to CROWD1. So if I start with you, Nina.
CROWD1 gives me an opportunity to develop myself and have a chance for a connection with a lot of people around the world. And that's what I'm very happy. And it's give opportunity to do a business also.
And Francine?
I discovered CROWD1 a few months ago now, and it has totally changed my life and also the life of my family. And today I'm so proud of this business. Yes.
Well, we'll want to hear more about how it's changed your family and your life. And of course, also Maria Louise.
CROWD1 really changed my life in a moment. I've been here for Dubai for 11 years, and I went home nothing, so broke and empty. And when I went home, I met CROWD1 after six months, and then it changed my life in just a moment. That's why it's really a blessing for me that I met CROWD1. That's what I prayed for how many years, and really come true.
Here you are. And you're President Star 1. Nina, if I have it correct, you're Manager Star 1. Francine, you're Director 2.
Yes.
And Serge, you're President 2 Star. So tell us a bit about your choice of CROWD1 and a little bit what you did before.
Oh, actually, I got a long journey on my way on the top of the mountain. And I've been in an online business from 2010, online network business. And I done a, looks like project, it's similar to CROWD1. The ecosystem, internet, shopping, travels, such things which I just thought of would be just a top of the mountain, but never ever saw the top until I met the CROWD1. And now I know where the top is, and I know the sky is only limits. Why I'm here and why I'm trying to help all of my people who follow me and who even follow me from different teams, who knows Russian language, to climb with me on this top and then to go to stratosphere. Go to the stars. This is why here.
And it's always so amazing when I speak to leaders or people within network marketing that it really is a people's business, and it really is about carrying your own business, but also facilitating everybody else to also reach their stars or success, or whatever it might be. But it's also interesting when I mean, at least two of you, like you, for example, Francine, you mentioned that it was sort of life-changing. So just, briefly, tell us a bit about this life-changing moment and what that means.
I've been an employee for more than 10 years, and when I discovered CROWD1, what I've been earning while I was an employee, I've earned that in CROWD1 per 10, per 100, and today I've also have a personal goal in this business, and today I can help so many people as possible in my area. I'm from Cameroon. Cameroon, it is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, in Africa, in Central Africa. And this business is almost helping us to raise so many families in our country and also in Africa. That's why I believe CROWD1 is really a gift. And in Cameroon, we call him the African dream.
The African dream.
Yes.
That's quite a title. And what about you? This sort of change in your life and what CROWD1?
CROWD1 changed my life in a moment, and it helps me also. My dreams is to have this, I can have these millions, and I can have this financial freedom because I want to help also people here in abroad. I have a lot of OFW, overseas Filipino workers. They are distressed. Then I want to help them. I want to motivate them. I want to tell them that this company is just a life-changing company. So that's why I am here after 2 years of staying in Philippines. Then in 2 years, I have the hard work in CROWD1. I work so hard. I went to place from my um, place from Davao to another place. I went around Philippines. So I I earned these millions. That's why now I can help also Filipinos. In Philippines, I gave a lot of rice. During this pandemic, there's a lot of people who are struggled, and uh, with this only, the CROWD1 is the only company that the only way that I can they they are having this blessing also from me. That's why it's a really blessing for me, this company.
Also, that sense of contribution to be able to
Yes.
help other people. And it's also interesting because you're all from different countries. That implies there are different cultures. So I'm curious just to learn how network marketing is perceived and how it maybe has developed within each of your countries. So, Nina, if I start with you, I mean, you give more of a Europe perspective
Yes.
from the Netherlands. So how is network marketing in CROWD1? How is it sort of in the Netherlands as a business?
In the Netherlands, self is a little bit difficult, but I bring this opportunity to my community. Almost Vietnamese, they are living in Europe, and that gives us opportunity to build the business and make a better of quality of life. That is, that is the nice thing to do with the CROWD1 business.
And so in Russia, I mean, network marketing, is it sort of well established in that part of the world, and how is CROWD1 perceived?
Yeah, but you know, I've got more experience the Eastern, no, European style of the business, English, American style, Eric Worre style, you know, because I'm not typical Russian, because I lived too much in the UK, many years in the UK, and I want to bring the knowledge of the proper business, because in Russia, network business is not quoted as a business. What I want to establish, it's a business way in Russia for the network business, to look differently on this business and to develop differently, because it's not about just pass information. It's about to teach people and people to learn and then to grow and then to make money. Money is coming when you're ready. If you're not ready, money never will come to you.
And it's also bringing up the fact of education. It's not only
Absolutely.
educating about being an entrepreneur, but actually educating about the mindset of how you also become a leader and a team player and so forth. And Francine, out of Cameroon, how is network marketing as a business there in CROWD1?
Networking in general is in Cameroon or in Africa is not well known. So when you came with an opportunity like this, most of people will take you as a scammer. And they will tell you, this is not real. But I keep telling them, you need to go into the business, you need to search and to see on your own if the business is real or no. And today, I can, with my rank and with what I have earned in this business, I can easily tell them, you are the one, you are the problem. When you know your why, you know your how. And this business has bring me to a level, personal level, that I'm so great today. And I keep telling them, you need to make your research, you need to search before saying it's good or not. Anyway, it's a business, it's all over the world. It's going to be changing lives. And if you are not ready to join the business, then you are the problem. It's not moving really faster, but we are working on that. And we are sure in the next few months or in the next few weeks, things will be better and better.
And it's interesting how you say, if you know your why, you know the way, how to do it,
Yes.
and that's so true. And Maria Louise, what about you? And sort of just tapping into that, there sometimes also can be criticism, which there are in every sector, of course. But we're now talking about the networking marketing sector. How do you approach that, having been 2 years within CROWD1 and then experience before that?
Yes. For me, this networking company is really new for me because this is my first time. But I just share it sharing it normally to the people. I just talk to people. I just share to them what is CROWD1 is all about. In Philippines, there's a little bit problem during the time last year. But then I just told them just keep going. For me, I did not stop. Really, I did not stop. I maybe just stop for 3 days like this. I become depressed type because it's really there's a problem. But then the time I told the people, I told my network that this is just another networking company. They also struggled before because we are. I just want you to believe that CROWD1 is a legit company. I just want you to believe that we have an amazing company, a European amazing company, and the best people at the back of the CROWD1. It's like that. I just told him what I am so very confident with what I have now.
Thank you for sharing. And Nina, looking if there are entrepreneurs out there, both I mean men, women, girls, boys, who really want to come into network marketing and want to sort of understand how it works, what advice would you give to people wanting to come into the industry?
Yeah, when you want to do the business, you have to do with commitment, and you have to take your responsible to do daily, and you help the people around you, and you bring the value to your community, and that is the good thing. What CROWD1 gives the opportunity to a lot of people around the world to start it.
And Francine, what would you add to that? What advice would you give to people wanting to join the industry?
I always tell them, when you grow, when you were educated in school, later you don't always do what you learn in school. So be open-minded. Be open-minded. When someone introduce to you an opportunity, even if you don't understand, join the opportunity. You will have the time to know about it completely. Yes.
And Serge, what would you say to people wanting to join the industry?
Yeah, I would just say don't be scared, because imagine within like 50, 60 years time, when you started now, you're scared, you're shaking, but in 7 years, you became mature. You know, I wasn't like this. You wasn't like this. We all started from the nothing, from zero. We all been on the same ground. Don't be scared. And what I want to tell to networkers, guys, your time is past. New networkers coming, new blood, new guys, and just I want to tell to everyone to you will watch it. Just do it. Just do it because the sky's only limit for you.
And looking sort of at a daily basis of how you actually work on a daily basis to sort of paint the picture of, you know, having a company and being a leader. And is it sort of you have Zoom calls, it's educational packaging, how do people utilize the platform? Francine, if I start with you, what does a day-to-day business look like?
First of all, I would like to tell you that I discovered the Zoom through CROWD1. Because when I joined CROWD1, I was going from towns to towns, from area to areas, doing physical presentation, doing one-to-one presentation. And then later when the COVID came, we were obliged to stay at home, to work at home. So it is on that time I discovered the Zoom meeting. So I learned about it, and I duplicate what I learned to my partners. So most of the time we are working on Zoom calls. When it's possible, we can meet in a room, even in a group of 5, 10, and work physically. But most of the times we work on Zoom calls with our uplines, beautiful uplines we have, Jean-Michel and Patrice, and they taught us about those methods. And today, that's what we're duplicating to our members. The Zoom meeting, the physical conference, the one-to-one presentation, yes, and at time, phone calls, we're doing phoning, yes, and social media also.
Exactly, and I think that's also quite important to highlight that it is, I mean, COVID came and it became struggling for many industries, but for this industry, going totally digital was a real success, and it also enables it for everyone to be able to actually participate. So that's interesting. And speaking of social media,
Yes.
how do you all utilize social media, or what sort of marketing communications do you utilize? If I start with you, Nina.
Yeah, I use Facebook. I post about CROWD1, give the people the opportunity to join CROWD1 and give the information about the company. When people in contact with me, then I make an appointment with them through the Zoom, and then I can show them how to make a business and how to join CROWD1. And some of them I go personal to them home to get training.
And Serge, how do you utilize?
Yeah, it's quite funny things. I actually prefer old school network marketing. I prefer three-way calls. I prefer live event because we're building from event to event. But in modern time, we need to use the social networking. But what I don't like what people doing in social networking, they posted everything about business. And in a networking, people join people. They not join company because there's company. Some people, yes, but a very small amount. Means it's my advice to people, don't put like 90% about business. Put 20% about business and 80% about yourself. But be nice, like lady sitting here with nice dress, you know, nice makeups and everything else. It's a lifestyle. If you're showing lifestyle, and then you're talking about business, you're showing the business, you say, oh, wow, this is a lifestyle, this is a business, wow, 2 plus 2 equals 4. You know, it's quite easy. Facts tell, story tells.
Fact sells. No, and it's a good point. It's a valid point that when you use social media, it's also, of course, a professional vehicle, but it can also be personalized by showcasing, you know, how you live and work, which is also part of this interview series to sort of really understand how you work with the business. And what about you, Louise?
Just like I agree with him because I really did not post a lot about CROWD1. I just post every day my lifestyle, the way I dress. I bought my own cars in a cash. I have my resort and all my lifestyle, all that I have bought it from CROWD1 earnings. So I just put it day to day in the Facebook, and at the same time. At first, of course, and when I joined CROWD1, I recruit, I invite a lot of people, and then they are really rejecting me because rejection is always my breakfast. That's why it's okay. It's okay for me. So now, all these people, I have 2 accounts in Facebook. All these people in my friends list, they are already asking me, what is CROWD1? What is CROWD1 is all about? Can I join CROWD1? I told them, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Go to my downline. Yeah. So lifestyle is the only way to
convey it.
to connect them that CROWD1 is the best company that they have to join. They have to join CROWD1 because might be their life will change in a moment. So that's why.
And I'd like to tie into that just to get your perspectives, because when we speak about, you know, lifestyle, what is success to you? If I start with you, Nina, what is success? Is it just...
I have developed myself, but I work with my team together, make it better.
Yeah. Okay. And Francine?
Personal growth.
Personal growth.
Yes, work on develop my knowledge and always duplicate with my team. Yes.
So pay forward mentality in a
Yes.
sense. And
Success for me is like I already this helping people that I make them very happy in my heart. That's success for me. Yeah, I am the blessing of others. I will be the blessings of others. That is the meaning of success to me. Peace of mind and happiness of the other people that I was able to help them.
And Serge?
Measure of success is quite different in different time zone. You know, when I was younger, I maybe dreamed about Ferrari or nice house or nice traveling. But now I'm thinking the peace inside of you and love and help which you're doing outside of you to your people, to your business, to your team, to your relatives and everybody else around you is most important for me.
And just one thing I wanted to know, because I mean, when everything goes well, we're all happy and we have balance and all of that. But how do you, as leaders, I mean, one, you need a source of inspiration yourself when you're getting to a higher peer, and also how do you, address challenges? Because that's also how you address them is also how your downline will look to you. Francine, you, for example, the traits of a leader.
Every day we face challenges.
Yeah.
And I turn the challenges into motivation. One of my biggest challenge was my kids.
Yeah.
I was not able to feed them. So it was my responsibility to give them food every day. It was my responsibility to give them the best they need. So I need to work hard for that. And in my environment, I have so many people who are facing those challenges. People will come and tell you, oh, this is difficult, this is difficult. Everything is difficult. If you cannot find a solution, means you are the problem. I remember my kids spent 2 days without eating. So one day I decided not to see that anymore. It will stop. And today, I'm working for that. And God sent us CROWD1, the opportunity I needed. And today, it has become, for me, today my aim is to put on most as possible faces smile. Because yesterday I didn't have that smile.
Yeah, you want to give what you didn't have.
Yes, so each time I have a challenge, I transform it into my motivation until success. Yes.
Take a challenge and transform it into a motivation. What about you, Nina?
When I do the extra Zoom training with my team to learn together, find a solution together, and that also help each other to grow in the business.
That's good, showing vulnerability so that you can all learn of how to also take a challenge and make it into a motivation.
Yes.
And you too, what about you? How do you sort of address or face challenges?
The most challenging moment for me is when I went home from Dubai here. For 11 years, I worked so hard here. I have this very good company. I have a very good job and a very good salary. And then I have this business. I established a business in Dubai. But then I burned out after 11 years. Then I went home. I went home with nothing. I have only like 1,000 dirhams in my pocket. Then the most challenging moment for me, I don't have this car to drive. When I came in Philippines, I don't have this money for my groceries. It's like that. So I told myself, I will work. But if I will work, I am a teacher by profession. I am a licensed teacher in Philippines. I work in a government before. And then I told myself, I can come back to work because our president have these chances to give us this job. Then if I will come back to that work in a government as a teacher, that's the time that I will forget my dreams. So that is the most challenging moment for me to survive. But I don't have capital. I want to have business, but I don't have capital. But just I prayed to God. I told to God, Lord, give me this opportunity that it will change my life, that I will not come back to Dubai anymore for work. So that is the most challenging for me. Then, after 2 days, God answered my prayer. He sent me this CROWD1. Only people we have. That this is very lucky, but because I have this only 6,000 pesos, I have. That's why I become 001 in Davao. Then I work so hard because I told myself I will buy that car. When I saw this Fortuner, I will buy that car.
So it's about having a state of
Yes.
mindset and really looking to what you want, having a
Yes, and
vision.
everything going
Yeah.
on, everything is successful with
Yeah.
CROWD1.
Yeah.
I have this everything because of CROWD1 and because of also the Lord.
Having faith is an important fact, both in your business or if you have any
Yes.
religious faith. And what about you, Suressh?
Yeah, I don't have any challenges except to be better next day, you know.
Better next days.
But I got one challenge 2 years ago when me and Al looking for the company, for the right company, and thanks Jonas and Anthony, which brought us to Sweden, show us the company. We got like 10 or 13 hours spent to digitalize everything. And I remember on the 8th hour, I just said, Alan, yeah, this is business which we want to do. Because most important thing it's in the business is reputation. And sometimes you're doing wrong things and your reputation going down. And very hard to go up. People ask me how many people I brought into the business. I said, I got previous team was 270,000. Somebody guessed like 1,000, somebody guessed like million, whatever, yeah, they guessed. And I said, well, oh no, only 6 people. Only 6 people, and I'm now president 2 stars, and we're going to the president 3 stars. It's 15% less. That's it. This was worst challenges for us to make the right choice.
Making it easy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, just as a quick conclusion, looking in the crystal ball 2 years from now, because you know speed is so quick now, what do you see, envision with CROWD1 and where you are now in 2 years? Where do you see the company or yourself? Nina, if I start with you, just short.
I think about 2 years, CROWD1 is the word that everyone in the world will say it and remember it, and bring a lot of opportunity to a lot of people to make their life better.
Naveen?
Just as I said before, in Africa, this is our dream. And this is a business which is going to raise up us. Pardon? This business is going to raise us up. So we believe stronger in this business. And I'm sure we have so many dreams, and all those dreams are going to be achieved through this business.
And shortly?
I think 2 years from now, of course, the time I will become ambassador already, and then I help a lot of people, and then this CROWD1, according to Sir Jonas Eric Werner, have these billions of members. So this would be a better lifestyle, better place, better life of the people in the whole world.
Humanity.
I think the CROWD1 will become like 3D Facebook. And we will have more than 2 billion people, maybe 3 billion people. Because it's 2.7 billion people playing games. Yes. Why we cannot make the 3 billion people in a Planet IX or in a crowd? Because CROWD1, it's an engine. And what we will use, what sort of the functionality we will have, what sort of games we will have, like Planet IX, it's, oh wow, it's total changing everything life concept, you know. I don't know, I think it will be like somewhere on Mars or whatever. Maybe we'll make some sort of planet Mars, IX, whatever. Lots of different stuff. It's just, you know, if you're dreams big, you know, I think our company dreams so much, sometimes so big, and even I cannot reach it, you know, sometimes.
But that's also the slogan of the company, as I understand it. Impossible is nothing. And with that mindset, you know, the impossible does become possible. Thank you so much for being the role models that you are. You know, we need role models also for young girls. Of course, also men are role models for young girls. But it's good to show the empowerment. And thank you for everything that you do, and the best of luck going forward. And of course, thank you to all of our viewers for watching. I hope it was inspirational. And join us next time for a new interview session with new CROWD1 leaders. Thank you for watching.